Hi Aquarius, welcome. This is going to be your reading, which is going to cover the time frame of August 2020. So this is actually a monthly reading. I do feel for some reason or another it's important to cover the entire month at this very point in time. What I'm planning on doing is coming back a few times throughout the month of August to kind of give an update on these energies. But for today, we're covering the entire month of August 2020. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get settled here into the energies. So we're going to take a few deep breaths, just kind of breathing exercises to calm us and center us. So first off, just relax all of the muscles in your neck and shoulders. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath. Ready? Just imagine when you're exhaling that you're releasing all of the negative energy from your system, all of the negative energy from your body. Kind of allow yourself to release all thoughts. So clear all thoughts from your mind. Just listen. We're going to take another deep breath. And that's really going to help us to bring in all the positive, yummy, good, juicy stuff our way. All right, let me get settled here. So we're going to get started with your oracle card. So this is an energy oracle card, which is going to provide the entire overall energy here for the reading today. So this is going to be a general read for the Aquarius collective. So if there's specific messages that you're noticing are not resonating, don't try to force the message simply to make it fit. It simply means it was meant for someone else, and at the end of the day, that's okay. We want to make sure everyone gets their messages, right? Spirit, please provide an overall message, an overall energy here for this reading today. This is for our Aquarius collective. And this is going to be a cover the time frame of August 20th. First card out for you says Fairy Magic. This one I haven't seen from this deck. So I'm definitely going to take a quick look at the book before we get into the tarot. It says, fairy magic comes when we are feeling a bit run down and tired, or if we are taking life too seriously. Fairy magic comes to brighten your day and put some spring back into your step. Fairies love to play, dance, and sing. They enjoy being in the company of their friends and love social gatherings. Life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. Too much of the heavy stuff weighs our energy down. Have you been working too much? Maybe you've been feeling fatigued or lacking a zest for life. This is a really big message for some of you. Are you feeling the weight of responsibilities and obligations? You could even be too focused on your spiritual and personal growth. This card will also come if you've been hard on yourself or trying too hard to accomplish a task. It's time to lighten up, to be lifted up, and enjoy life a little. Get out and play. Turn the radio up and sing your heart out. Dance as though you were a teenager again. Roll in the grass. Buy yourself some flowers. Get dressed up and have a night out with your friends. Just do whatever it is that will help reawaken the playful nature sleeping within you. This is all about restoring your youthfulness, vibrant energy. The elements are here to assist you in grounding your energy back into the earth and reconnecting with nature and the animal kingdom. They will help you rediscover your vitality. You will start to feel better and more like your old self again. You just need to find this card. You may find that this card will help reinvigorate your intuitive channels and connect with the divine beings and spirits who are here to assist you. So this is really about vitality here. overall message is all about vitality for you, Aquarius. And I'm going to go ahead and get a spirit animal card. This can kind of clarify that energy of vitality here. Animal oracle card here for you. Spirit, please provide an additional message for the... Oh wow, we're gonna go with both because they popped out at pretty much exactly the right time. Okay, so the first one is Squirrel Spirit. It says, believe in yourself. And the next one is Brown Bear Spirit, and this is the big message. Take a time out. Really looking for you to kind of get a little bit of rest and recuperation. Don't push yourself quite so hard. I think that's really a big part of this message here overall as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Spirit, please provide clarifying details for the Aquarius collective. Okay, so your cards came out pretty effortlessly. I like that. Really nice energies. So you have 1, 2. You have 2 major arcana. Queen is your first card. Excuse me. Queen of Pentacles, first tarot. Your family and your friends are your primary focus during this particular time. Again, with the overall energy, it did mention that you really should be taking time out to go out and have a night with friends. Your family, your inner circle really should be your primary focus at this point in time. This is another indication of that. Really nurture yourself. This is what I'm getting big time with the Queen. Nurture yourself. Parent yourself in a way that you're taking care of yourself on all levels. This is going to be also about allowing yourself to adapt to being more easygoing with expressing feelings. That's not something that you, I guess, overly enjoy doing, right? Big message for some of you. There might be some really big complex issues in your near future with these energies. Don't try to overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. There is an expansion here as well on physical senses and sensuality. So this could be really just exploring sensuality. It could also be you exploring some kind of a new fitness plan. All right, so next card, Major Arcana, Strength card, so with the overall energy here, You might be coming to a point in your life. It's really important to understand that you might be coming to a crossroads in your life, really needing to decide which direction to take. So I think the overall message of you enjoying some fun now is so, so important. It's so vital to your future success. It's going to be really important for you to allow yourself just to have a little time out to focus on things that are deeply important to you, friends and family. Really allow yourself to kind of experience those less stressful moments, those less intense moments, those less demanding moments on yourself and your time, right? Life, the journey that you're going through, you're going to come up to decisions that are going to need to be made at some point in time. So allow yourself to rest, recuperate, do what you need to do really to be the best possible version of yourself, to remain balanced. And a really big message as well is to stay grounded. Any way you can stay grounded is definitely encouraged during this time. You will be coming around to a point where some of you will be very boldly, I feel, taking control of things in your life, in your future. So by the end of 2020, I feel as though you're really going to have some grasp as to what type of destiny you're actually moving towards. A message as well is once you do come to this realization, and this might actually easily come to you during a rest period, you're really going to want to stand firm if it's something that is important to you. You're going to want to make sure that you resolve any issues that come up quickly. Don't let them linger. The energies that are going to come along with this are really going to help you to feel strong, and you're going to feel healthy. So that can come along again with the possible change up or workouts that you're doing for your physical body. A really big message as well. This is really interesting. This is going to be for some of you as far as emotions. Don't hide away from any problems, emotions that may arise. This is the big message. You just deal with them. Don't allow them to block your system, right? Because this can really lead to some form of potential mental health issues. Even though you're confident here, you're strong, you're really going to need to be tolerant and understanding towards others. So it's not only your friends, family, it could be acquaintances, neighbors, coworkers. You're really going to want to make sure that you're all in this together, is what I'm hearing. So it's really about taking responsibility for your actions first and foremost. So really good things to come. I think everyone at this point in time really does need to put the focus completely on the self. There's really no way for you to move forward and to guide others, especially in your pursuits, if we can't fill our own cups first. 6 of Swords, next card. So this is about you moving forward when the time is right. You're instinctively going to know when the time is right. There's likely to be problems that are going to come up. There's no question. This is challenges that are going to come up. This is obstacles that are going to be in your way. This is perfectly normal. This is really just the challenges of everyday life. They do not have to get to the point where they're really blocking you or becoming distractions for you. Even as long as you're taking care of things as they come up, taking care of them right away and not really lingering. Yeah, you really just want to make sure that things are being taken care of quickly when they arise. Some of you might actually have some sense as well, some sense of foresight as to what's coming. So you might actually be able to, in some cases, avoid them. And I think that's really interesting for you. I think this has something to do with a little bit of your brow chakra, right? So that your intuition. That might indicate that you might want to do some meditations that relate to the brow chakra. I feel there's a sense here of inner peace and just understanding of the self. So that's really indicating that if you're working with these energies, you are taking care of yourself first and foremost. And this is going to allow you to move forward in a much stronger, healthier place. There's something here about a change of scenery as well. This is not for everyone. Not sure what that change of scenery directly means for you in your particular situation, but if it resonates with you, you likely already have knowledge around that. Two of Pentacles, next card. Really nice energies here, reminding you that anything is possible, right? We really truly do have a universe which allows us to be unlimited. We have unlimited potential. We simply need to believe that it is. And your limitations are really only the limitations that are created by the self. So if things really, really aren't flowing for you at this point, it's likely because you're either blocking yourself emotionally or you're blocking yourself physically. You might have too much on your plate as well. This is another indication as well. Meditation is really going to do wonders for you during this time. I'm also hearing sacral chakra could be a really good meditation for you as well. This is another indication of moving homes or changing jobs or careers, but from the ones who resonated with the Six of Swords, the last card, I think that really likely is regarding change of residence for you. All right, next card, King of Swords. A little bit of inspiration is going to go a long way. So your mind, your intellect is generally quite strong, but here at this point, your mind is really starting to move forward regarding new projects, future projects. This is really a time where you're going to work everything out. You're going to work out the little details. You're not going to act too soon. You're really going to find, dot all of the I's, cross all of the T's. If you haven't started yet to think about next steps, this is a really, really good time to do so. Connect with your guides during meditation. This is really where you're going to get the best possible guidance. Your spirit guides, your guardian angels, they have a higher knowledge, meaning that they can see things from a higher perspective. So they can see full circle. They can see things beyond our perception. So we're limited as to what we can see. And they actually can provide us with a little bit more insight, having eyes that can see more of the big picture. So by tuning in and really listening and watching for the signs and synchronicities and answers that come our way once we ask the questions can really give us just that extra little bit of magic that's going to propel us forward and really follow the inspiration, that intuitive nudge that we have. So stay positive during this time and really, really trust yourself is what I'm getting with the King of Swords. Queen of Wands. So with the two queens, you have Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. I feel with the two queens, the feminine energy here, it's really telling me nurturing the self is a really, really big synchronicity and symbolism here in the read. This is telling me that at this point in time in the energies, you're following your intuition. You may be working towards projects and relationships that are in their beginning stages. So things might feel as though they're starting to come together. It's just a sense of passion. So what you're doing, you're inspired because it's something that you're passionate about. It's almost as though you've already done all the work where you've sown all the seeds. So this is the time where you're really going to start to tend to that garden, right? And allow yourself to move forward knowing that you're working very diligently towards a very big, nice, beautiful harvest. There also could be very much a feminine in your life. This could be a feminine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies, right? So this could be someone who is coming in your direction, who is willing to help you with your pursuits. And again, this is brow chakra, double indication of that brow chakra. So this is all about your intuition and all about you can trust those intuitive nudges when you're at your best. You really can't go wrong by tuning in, tapping into intuition, and really it can take you places. It can take you far once you are clearing up all of the blocks in your system. Last card, Major Arcana, my favorite card in the whole entire deck here. Some may find that the deer here could be some form of a symbol, some form of animal totem spirit for you. This is about success. This is about positive energies. This is about success in all areas as well. So this is telling me that you're going to remain very balanced. You're going to have energy like you've never had before. This is also about a new vitality, a new sense of vitality. So vitality is a really big indication, double indication of that as well. So you're really going to start to feel more invigorated. You're going to feel healthy. A lot of people in the Aquarius collective, I feel, are taking on holistic approaches to your health. Last message that will resonate hopefully with some of you, not everyone. It's all about knowing that you have the power and also doing so in a very humble way. So really allowing it not to go to your head, and then really allowing yourself to avoid being judgmental towards others. This is huge. This is really something that's going to take you into a more positive vibration, into a more positive avenue going forward. It's really going to allow people to work well with you. It's really going to allow people to support you in areas that maybe you aren't up to date on, and you really need to delegate those tasks to. So overall, you have a lot of support here. Really, really great energies. Like I say, I always try to say these are simply the energies to look forward to. It really is all about free will here. You have the ability to work with them. You have the ability to deny them. This is truly what free will here in the read is all about. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get a gratitude card. Gratitude message for the Aquarius Collective, because there is always something that we can find to be grateful for. One additional message for the Aquarius Collective, please. This is your card. It says, I am grateful for asking and knowing I will receive. Asking spirit guides for guidance, help, guardian angels, knowing that you will, having that faith that you will receive. Receive the guidance, receive the direction, receive the success. All right, and the last card here for your read. Try to get an inspirational message, as always, to end the reading here today on a positive note. But overall, this is a pretty positive reading for you guys. I'm so happy to be able to do this reading today. We had two that came out. I believe in myself and my unique abilities. And the second one, dear self, today you will shine. Love this one so much. So a lot of powerful energies. All right, so that's the end of your reading. I did promise what I would do would come back to your reads, read a few questions from you guys, pull a few cards. So I've gone back to a few weeks ago. So let's get started on that. I'm excited to ask a few questions for you guys. So what do we have? We have 40/40 release all. Your question was, will the woman I love ever choose me? Let's get a full deck of cards. I'm not really operating with a full deck today. All right, here we go. As you can see, my dog has been in and out with his little white fur. Right, Spirit, please provide clarifying details for 40/40 release all. This is going to be clarifying details regarding the woman they love. So you have 2 wands. The 4 of Wands was the first card that came up for you. So this is really about an encouraging energy. This is a supportive energy. This is about moving on. This is about you first and foremost finding your own personal power. You're channeling your energy. You're really putting in building blocks right now, which are really going to take you towards your future plans. Don't overdo the organizing. Don't overdo the arranging here. I feel as though you might get stuck in that energy. So you want to make sure, first and foremost, the message here is that your energies are aligned and that you are in a place of self-love. Really, really, really big message. Once you are able to align with that and have your energies clear and unblocked, we move towards the 3 of Swords energy. So you still have some work to do in this situation. So don't get caught up in dreaming, in a fantasy type of situation here. Your thoughts have a lot more power behind this situation than I think you've led yourself to believe. Rely on yourself, rely on your original ideas. Don't rely on others regarding this specific matter. Don't get trapped in your feelings is a specific message for you. You're going to want to really focus your mind as well to clear and release any negative emotions around the situation. That's a big message. 9 of Wands. Again, this could potentially be negative emotions that are still lingering in your system. This can be just putting in the hard work for yourself to remove those blocks. Being independent is really what this is telling me here. Until you're completely 100% in a situation in all areas of your life where you are independent, it's not going to really allow this situation to happen. That is what I'm getting from that. But in the end, long term, and I do mean long term, definitely not short term, I do mean long term. Major Arcana, the Sun card. So this is generally success. There is potential. There is potential after you've done the necessary work for the self. You've become independent. You've removed any negative emotions around the situation, and you find self-love, which is really going to draw in any potential future energies coming your way, which are equal to that same self-love that you have for self. If that makes sense. So that is your read. I was only going to do 1, but I'm going to take a look at 2, I think. What else have we got here? Simona Corman. Simona Corman, it says, something wrong is happening to me. Will I get justice? Oof, let's take a peek at what the cards are going to say for Simona. Make sure I got these nice and shuffled here. Spirit, can you please provide clarifying details for Simona? What details can you provide concerning this injustice? Oh wow, I had 5 come up. You have 2 major arcana. Right, so the first card, major arcana, Emperor card. This is about you having an air of assertiveness in the situation. So this is a real warrior type of energy. I really like this for you a lot. Really great energies to begin. King of Wands. This is you actually looking towards your next steps. You may need to kind of take a time out here to really consider what the best plan of action would be. But once you have decided, don't delay. That's really the message here. So this could also very much represent a masculine energy that you're dealing with. I feel as though it's your masculine energy though, because this Emperor energy is masculine, this is also masculine, and I feel it's another indication of your masculine side coming out and your assertive energies in the situation. So this is telling me you need to keep positive here, you stay true to yourself, right? I feel as though you might be persuaded by others to kind of try to change your thoughts and your ideas on the matter. But just make sure that you're having faith in yourself. Big message there. 8 of Wands, next card. So this could be possible blocks in your system. So if there are blocks, don't challenge them. This is a really, really big message. This could allow new opportunities, new ideas to come towards you that you're going to need in the future. And take the opportunity when it comes. The opportunity may not be available to you for a long period of time. Last message here is really a big message, just an energy here that there could very potentially be blocked energies on your part. This is a really big thing right now overall for everyone during this specific point in time. It's really about learning to release any blocks from the past so that you can see things from a clear perspective. 2 of Swords. So you feel like you're going through a little bit of a balancing act here. You might feel like there's maybe too many things to pick from. There's too many yeah, I just really get that there's too many. You're kind of trapped. You need to really just open your eyes and see the real world around you, and you're going to see that there's really very little at this point to fear, and that you need to trust. biggest message. It's all about your energies. So do everything you can at this point in time to remain balanced. But again, when you do take the time to really contemplate your next steps, you can trust that once you've decided, you take action right away. That's a second double indication that once you've made a decision and it feels right for you, you don't delay, you immediately take action. And the last card is Major Arcana. Hangman. So the Hangman, you're feeling stagnant. I get that. You're definitely it's telling you that you need to be ready to transition from all of this energy. You need to be ready to make a change. You need to be ready to transform your life. You might need to make some sacrifices. You might need to overcome some barriers here. But you do have a lot of knowledge. I do feel like your mindset or perspective may also be changing here. But at the same time, you might also need to be more open and just go with the flow, which sometimes really is just going to allow things, events to just naturally unfold. So overall, the biggest message is to look within yourself. And to make sure that you're trusting the self and your personal beliefs here. So be true to yourself. So that is your message. So thank you so much for sharing those comments with me, lovely messages. I appreciate it so much. I read those messages and it really inspires me to continue with the reading. So thank you so much to each and every single one of you. I appreciate you. Whew. All right, so that's the end of the read, guys. Just want to remind you guys to fill your own cup first and foremost. We need to make sure that our cups are overflowing abundantly so that we can then go out into the world and help others. Make sure that you are doing so, because we're really not doing ourselves and others an injustice if we're not taking care of the self first. So remember, if this information in general has been helpful to you and you feel it could be helpful to someone else, please feel free to pass the information along. Also, if you have found that it was helpful, it resonates with you, please remember to click on like, and don't forget to subscribe if you feel you'd like to come back from time to time for these readings. I think I'm going to keep up the viewer questions. It's my way of giving back and saying thank you. So from time to time, I will go through the comments and answer questions for you guys. So remember, guys, in a world, in a universe where you can be absolutely anything, remember simply to be free. That's it for me. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.